Get ready for fall right here in Las Vegas with the VegasNearMe app. They're rolling out new updates all the time. You have to go in and check out the new descriptive map feature too. It shows you exactly where you are and all the great stuff that's around you.
Yeah, that's a must-have for locals and visitors. Hey, they've also recently partnered with Vegas.com to get you the best prices on show tickets. Also, who doesn't love a deal, right? Well, inside the app, you'll find half-off comedy show tickets, attraction discounts, and even an unbeatable bottle service deal.
VegasNearMe is absolutely free. You don't even have to put in an email to sign up. You just download it to your phone from the Apple App Store or Google Play. And the best part, if you're making a family trip to Las Vegas, there's settings that you can flip on to make sure that you're only seeing kid-friendly activities. Get the VegasNearMe app now.
Level Up Law is here for you. Has the unthinkable happened, like a sexual assault? We're here to support you every step of the way. At Level Up Law, we listen. We offer a free consultation to discuss your case, ensuring you get the justice you deserve. Our compassionate team is here for you. Call Level Up Law, 855-LEVEL-UP. That's 855-LEVEL-UP. Level Up Law. Justice at your fingertips. Call today.
It's episode 245 of Vegas Revealed. Food, fashion, and entertainment all collide in a first-of-its-kind festival in Las Vegas. What you should know about ComplexCon.
Dita Von Teese has extended her performance dates on the Strip. We were there for her grand opening. Here are thoughts coming up.
A competition under the big top. Acts from around the world here in Vegas right now. How you can take part as they vie for the title of the best circus act in the world.
Netflix landed a culinary residency on the Strip. We'll explain why it's going to be a tough reservation to get.
Plus some music news and an all-new Formula One experience.
It's all coming up on Vegas Revealed.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Level Up Law, starts now.
Welcome to Vegas Revealed, episode 245. Sean McAllister here, along with Dana Roselli. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. It's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween to all of you.
Yeah, well, the podcast drops on Halloween. If you listen to it after Halloween, then it's not Halloween, and that's on you. But we're celebrating Halloween at the Sphere, actually. They announced that they're doing a live stream and putting some really cool stuff on the outside, the exosphere. Sean, we're talking creepy eyeballs, flying bats, and slithering snakes.
I saw these eyeballs the other day, and it really is it is creepy. Remember when you would go into a haunted house as a kid, and there would be that bowl of peeled grapes, and it felt like you were putting your hand inside a bowl of eyeballs? I never liked those things.
Yeah, I know. As we've discussed, I'm not a big Halloween person, but I do like fun stuff like images on the outside of the Sphere.
That I can get on board with.
Yes. And the good thing is it runs through November 2nd. So if you want to see the Halloween-themed Sphere stuff and get a glimpse, you can watch on the live stream or in person if you're here in Las Vegas or visiting Las Vegas. And it's going to start taking place 6 p.m. each night until midnight Pacific time, and it's always at the top of each hour.
So that's the Sphere always does great stuff for holidays, occasions, events.
Yeah, voting. It had the voting sticker.
Yep.
Waking up, going to sleep, all of it. Hey, I felt a little earthquake last week, and I don't even know if we've discussed this, but I threw it in to talk about it.
We have not discussed this, but
Yeah.
I did not feel it. I was passed out, fast asleep, felt nothing, but woke up to tons and tons of posts on social media of people saying, "What was that?"
Yeah. I happened to be up because actually I think that night I was working late, editing or something. And then by the time I sat down to watch TV, I got involved and it was like I remember it was 1:11 in the morning. I was just about to turn off the TV. And I felt like my bed started moving and it was like a rumbling. And then I heard creaking. I live in a high rise.
Yeah, that's
But
not good.
I know it was like a second, but I noticed the difference. It wasn't a normal like windy night or a truck driving by or anything like that. So I went to Twitter and I decided to post about it. Like, hey, anyone else feel that? And then I was shocked because it was 1:11 in the morning at the response that I got.
There were so many people who were still up and felt it.
Yeah, or actually people did wake up, unlike you. Some people said my dog started barking.
Oh.
Or I felt something jarred me out of bed or whatever. So, I mean, I guess probably the light sleepers or maybe people who were just falling asleep. So it wasn't anything major, but it was a 4.7 about 2 hours away. And that's why I guess some of us felt a little bit of the effect. So
Just over the state line into California.
right.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not a big deal, but, we don't have much, like, luckily, that's why we live here. Stuff happen here. We don't have hurricanes and tornadoes and, all that kind of stuff and major earthquakes. So when we have a little rumble, it's a big talking point.
Yeah, it's been a few years since I've felt an earthquake.
Yeah.
Because it was like 2 houses ago. I don't even know time periods anymore. I just know 2 houses ago.
Right.
That's where I felt the earthquake happen because the blinds kind of
Shifted.
were shaking on the window and we
Yeah.
were like, what in the world is going on?
Right.
Is there a truck like driving through our front yard?
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was, those earthquakes are weird. So all of you listening in California, I mean, you obviously get it much worse than we do here.
Yeah.
But it is such an eerie feeling.
And I always feel like that's the best use of social media. Like there's the dancing and the funny and the news. But then when you go on for the immediate
Yes.
reaction and question to figure out what's going on and, so you feel like, okay, am I going crazy? Did this happen? And then everyone starts discussing like that. I feel like is what social media is about.
It is. That's where the connection comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just got something that just popped into our inbox and we thought, let's talk about this. It's called Netflix Bites. And MGM Grand on the Strip has announced plans for this new dining experience. It's going to be a 1-year culinary residency, I guess.
Yeah, and this is kind of there was a successful Netflix Bites pop-up restaurant in Los Angeles that was a super hard reservation to get. Basically, some of Netflix's big celebrity chefs who have shows on the streaming service, they teamed up, put together a tasting menu that was available for people who went and were lucky enough to get a reservation in there. Well, it was so successful in Los Angeles, they're now deciding to do that here in Las Vegas as well.
Yeah, so I mean, they were saying that in this article that the LA one, like you said, was a hard reservation to get and that it would book out like 6 weeks. So I wonder how, but I feel like ours will probably be bigger. We always do bigger.
Yeah, we've got to.
We'll probably have a lot more room. But just to read the little synopsis, it says, from screen to table, fans and foodies alike will be invited to a one-of-a-kind restaurant experience, offering guests a savory journey that combines inspiration from hit Netflix titles with MGM Grand's renowned expertise in hospitality and immersive entertainment. So it sounds fun. It's going to serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner when it opens its doors in early 2025.
Yeah, they're starting construction on that space now. So we'll look forward to that coming up in the new year. Well, speaking of Netflix, there's another Las Vegas connection. The hit series Queer Eye filmed an entire season worth of episodes here in Las Vegas earlier this year, and they've just announced that the new season is coming out December 11th.
Yeah, and I personally didn't even know this show was still on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's developed and evolved and all that.
And it's taken on a whole new life on Netflix.
So explain how it works. Are they still doing like, hey, we're going to give you a makeover and redo things? And
yes, but I feel like it has definitely evolved to more facets of a person's life. So it starts with a friend or family member or coworker nominating somebody to get this makeover. It's a physical makeover of the person, but also kind of a makeover of their life too.
Oh, okay.
You know, the Fab Five, there's 5 of the Queer Eye guys, cast members. They each have their own avenue of
Expertise. Right.
Expertise, yes. So they'll go in and, work with people on their wardrobe, on their skincare, hair routine, interior design, and then they touch on emotional things too.
Okay.
Like getting in touch with what's going on and being emotionally healthy.
Right.
And, if there's a relationship that needs to be mended, they'll offer advice on how to do that and sometimes even be the mediator in those meetings. So it really is a great series and they have some great stories. So it'll be exciting to see who in Las Vegas has been chosen and what those stories are.
I wonder, are we going to know anyone?
I guarantee we probably will.
There'll definitely be probably some like guest experiences, or like
without
guest,
a doubt.
What do you call it? Like guest star.
Right.
Right. So that'll be good. Okay, I look forward to this. December 11th on Netflix. I saw the Nevada Film Office actually put it out, so I know they're excited about that. Love when people shoot shows in Las Vegas. It's good for us, and it's fun to watch.
It is. Hey, there is this big international circus festival that's here in Las Vegas right now, November 1st through the 10th. It's going on. There's a big top that's set up. It's just off of Sahara, a little bit west of the Las Vegas Strip. But there are circus acts from around the world who are here competing to win the title of the best circus act in the world.
Yeah, we went over to do a piece for our television show and learned that this is the first time this circus festival has ever taken place in the United States. And so they chose Las Vegas to kick this off. And yeah, like you said, it's 10 days. So it's the 1st through the 10th. So this just isn't just like a weekend thing. And what's cool about it is the public can get tickets to watch the competition. There's like 2 programs, I think, each day, and they compete against each other. And these are people coming in from all over the world, like the best trapeze act and all sorts of different incredible things.
Yeah, we stopped over to the circus tent and talked to Renato Fernandez, who is a circus performer himself, a past winner of an international circus festival in Monte Carlo. He's the organizer who brought this here to Las Vegas, and he gives us more details. Take a listen.
So this is like the America's Got Talent of
circus people
of circus
only.
people.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect way to put it. I love that. Yeah, that's a perfect. So this is the Circus Got Talent, I guess. Circus Got Talent. So it's everybody against everybody. It's to win first place. They're getting gold. They're getting a contract, and they're getting the title of the all-around best circus act in the world.
Okay, so you have circus producers who are coming in to be the official judges here, but
Absolutely.
the audience has a vote too, right?
Absolutely. So we have the special public's choice, okay? The public's choice, every single member that comes to watch in the audience, they'll have a QR code in front of the seat in front of them, okay? Behind the seat in front of them. They can scan it and they can vote for whatever act they like, their preferred act. On the gala night, we are going to pick a random seat and we're going to have that audience member come on stage and present the Public's Choice Award on behalf of the audience.
I love that.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. If you come on show A, you only get to vote for show A. You have to be present on show B in order to get a QR code to vote.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for people who want to come out and experience the International Circus Festival, first one here in Las Vegas, I mean, you guys have made ticket prices really reasonable.
Yeah, well, there's, like I said, there's 1,000 shows in Vegas. This is something unique. We want Vegas and all our community to experience. This is a unique event, first in, U.S. history. So our prices are very basic. We start at $39 for general admission, all the way to $199 for VIP, where you get the meet and greet, you get some perks, you get to hang out in our VIP lounge. And tickets are available now on our website at LasVegasCircusFestival.com. We are partnered with Humanitix, which is a 100% nonprofit ticketing platform. All of their booking fees goes donated to charity. That's why we partner with them. So we are very happy about that. 100% of their booking fees go straight to charity.
Nice. And not only are you a performer yourself, you're organizing everything here on the ground in Las Vegas, but you're a past winner too, right?
Yes. So there's other festivals around the world. Although we're in the first in in the U.S., there's many throughout the world, in Spain, in Italy, the main one being in Monte Carlo, in Monaco, where I was grateful enough to compete in 2020, where we came out winner. We were competing against, there they still have animal acts, you know, so we were competing against the lion trainer and against the juggler and against the magician, everybody. Thankfully, we did a great job and we came out on top on gold, and the Princess of Monaco, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, presented us the famous gold clown from there, and the idea just became itself and all of that, you know. By going, I was also invited as a jury member in also festivals, right? So that's when I started getting the tick of like, why not, right? Why not in Vegas? Why not in America? Why can't I do it? I love a challenge. I started putting the pieces together. I have amazing people behind me, man. As you can see, the structure is incredible. This is one of the biggest big tops in the country of size. And, you know, we have the artistic director, our lighting technician, our sound technician. There's just a lot of people behind this. You know, I'm directing everything, but without them, this wouldn't be possible for sure.
Well, even when we pulled up, I said, wow, this is a really nice big top.
Yeah. No, the Caballeros did an amazing job. So this has a name. It's called the Cathedral, right? Because it's one solid piece of concession stands, backstage, and the tent itself. And yeah, it's big. We fit 1,200 people in there.
Wow.
1,000. So we've been in front of 1,200 people.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you performed here in Las Vegas. You performed for Cirque du Soleil. What is your specialty?
Flying trapeze. So I did flying trapeze my whole life. I was born. My father was already a flying trapeze artist. I'm third generation flying trapeze artist. I did flying trapeze my whole life. My first performance, I was 4 years old, which is a video I cherish so much because I don't remember. My memory doesn't go there. So I watched the video like, that's crazy. You know, I was up there doing it. Thanks to my family. And yeah, we're also going to have a flying trapeze act in the show, you know, from Chile, from South America. They'll be competing. They're actually the only triple wide flying trapeze act in the world right now. So they're going to have 3 different catchers and 3 different people flying in the air.
If you want to go to the Circus Festival, again, November 1st to the 10th, you can go to LasVegasCircusFestival.com. All one thing there. Pretty simple. LasVegasCircusFestival.com, and tickets start at $39.
Hey, we want to talk about the new production that Dita Von Teese is putting on over at the Venetian inside of Voltaire. We've covered this on our Vegas Revealed TV show, but we haven't talked about it yet here on the audio podcast.
Right. You and I went to one of her Friday night shows at 9:00, and it was great. First of all, we just can't, I just gush every time when I walk into that Voltaire space. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It really is such a stunning room. So I wasn't sure, you know, like, I didn't see Dita's show at the Horseshoe, so I didn't know what to expect, but I actually was pleasantly surprised at how much I really did enjoy this.
It was a very entertaining show. I mean, obviously, Dita Von Teese is the queen of burlesque, so this is obviously a burlesque show, but there are also, there's a huge, heavy showgirl influence on this show as well, and it really celebrates, I feel like, it celebrates the Las Vegas showgirl just as much as it celebrates burlesque. Right.
And the costumes were absolutely stunning, sparkly, beautiful. I loved that the show was really classy. It was sexy, but not raunchy.
Right.
At all. And it was just, and it flowed and it moved along. And it's just all music. Not one word was spoken.
No, I think you even said, you were like, man, what a gig is this? She doesn't even have to say anything.
That's the thing. I guess that's the art of burlesque, right? It's all about moving the body and doing the teasing.
Sensuality.
Yes. I really loved it. And I thought, wow, this is great. And I love, because Voltaire, it's like the booths and just sitting there and sipping your cocktail and watching this Vegas show. It felt very old school, but also very new school because there was definitely a modernized twist to it.
Yeah, without a doubt. And the performers really are all over that room too. So you have things going on all around you. Highly recommend going over to see Dita Las Vegas. Obviously, that's a play off of Viva Las Vegas. Just a great show, great venue, perfect fit over there. And Dita is the fixture, the staple show over at Voltaire right now.
Right. Yeah, I think I have to look it up. What is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I believe she's there 9 p.m. But also she just extended. So she'll have performances through May of 2025 on the books right now. So if you want to get tickets, I just think it's great. Sean, you even mentioned it'd be a great dinner show at some point.
It would.
Yeah.
It would. We don't really have a lot of dinner shows anymore like
No.
we used to.
And we like to eat.
I do.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's still, but I like the 9 p.m. thing, very, nighttime feeling too, like nightlife, something to do at night if you don't want to go hit the clubs and do all that. So we're going to hopefully talk to Dita at some point coming up.
All right, let's switch gears and talk festivals because we have some several tidbits of festival news coming up. The first one is called ComplexCon, and this kind of brings together a whole bunch of different things that we've never seen brought together before, really, in a festival setting.
Right. And so many people are talking about this and excited that it's taking place in Las Vegas. It's November 16th and 17th. It's going to be at the convention center. However, there are some other things happening outside, like the big official after party is at Resorts World Zouk nightclub. But they're also having this family style food festival. And it's not quite what it sounds like, because what it is when you say family style, it's bringing together style and food. Not family style, but it's a great play on words.
It is. It is.
Right. And that is going to have, like it brings together, it's like an intersection, they call it, of like food and streetwear, with a curated lineup of chefs, restaurants, brands, entertainment. So the Family Style Food Festival takes place at ComplexCon. And ComplexCon just seems like it has so many different kind of avenues to it, but like you mentioned, it's style, it's streetwear, it's culture, it's entertainment, all coming together.
Yeah, and there's going to be local and out-of-state restaurants that are represented at the Family Style Food Fest, and it sounds like they're even going to create some limited edition merchandise that kind of ties in with some of the restaurants who are here preparing food. So you may go and get a bite from one of the food stations, and there could be some really cool merchandise that you're only going to get at ComplexCon that ties back to that restaurant.
Yeah, I'm glad they chose Las Vegas to set up shop here for those 2 days. We're excited to have them, and as I said, I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. Well, and then like a week later, we've got the Neon City Festival that's taking place November 22nd through the 24th. That's in downtown Las Vegas, and that's free.
Yeah, a lot of food and entertainment a part of this as well. And there have been just a couple more bands added to the entertainment lineup of the Neon City Festival. The Plain White Tees, you might know.
Yeah, they're great.
Hey there, Delilah.
Yeah.
What's it like in New York City? The All-American Rejects also just added.
Yeah, good lineup, right? In addition to what they've already announced, they also put out the culinary lineup. You can follow them on social media because they keep posting all the additions. We're putting it in our television show too. But great lineup. Regardless, here's the deal. It's free. So you're getting all these great bands and this great food and all that, and you're able to go down, and admission is free. So that is going to be wonderful. And again, it's taking place at the same time as Formula One is taking place on the Strip. So that's a busy weekend.
Yeah, so Neon City is going to be in downtown Las Vegas while F1 is taking over the Strip. So that should be it'll be interesting to see how all of that meshes during a very busy weekend here in Las Vegas. And hey, if you are someone who likes to plan ahead, then listen up, because if you don't have anything going on October 18th of 2025, well, you may have something going on now.
Yeah, it's so funny because the When We Were Young festival just wrapped up, but they just announced the 2025 lineup. And pre-sale sign-up actually starts Friday, November 1st. So like you said, Sean, that's planning ahead, right? And I know these tickets go quick, so that's why the pre-sale is probably really important when it comes to this. Okay, the lineup, I'm just at quick glance, looks great. Panic at the Disco. Nope. Yep, Panic at the Disco, Avril Lavigne, Yellow Card, Weezer, Blink-182. So that's a good lineup just to start. And then there's a slew of other bands.
I mean, this is all in my wheelhouse. This is, I'm going to need to block off October 18th, 2025 right now. So Dana, as a co-owner of Insightful Media and co-host of Vegas Revealed, I'm officially requesting October 18th off.
Oh, good. Well, it's a weekend, so we're off anyway.
Okay. Phew.
Yeah, it should be good. You can always sit on my balcony. I watch the festival from there.
Oh, true. We could do that.
Yeah.
Just throw a party.
Exactly. But that'll be good. I'm glad everyone seems excited about the lineup. So glad that worked out and we are going to have them back in town again.
Hey, we have tips coming up in just a minute, but first, a message from our title sponsor, Level Up Law.
When storms wreak havoc on your property, don't face the aftermath alone. Level Up Law is your ally in natural disaster recovery. Whether it's property damage, wind resulting in downed trees, wildfires, or water damage, our experienced team will help you. Call 855-LEVEL-UP for a free consultation. Call Level Up Law now, 855-LEVEL-UP, and take the first step toward rebuilding your life. Level Up Law, justice at your fingertips. Call today.
All right, let's do some tips now.
Dana, before we started recording, you were saying you were driving down the road and you saw this cute little sign on the side of the road. And we're like, hey, wait a second. That's what we're talking about this week.
Exactly. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? I feel like when I drive down Charleston, I've never seen this sign before. It was lit up and it said Norms. And I thought, oh, we're talking about that on the podcast. Norms set up shop here in Las Vegas, and this is their first ever restaurant. When I say restaurant, it's a diner, a famous diner in California. And this location is going to mark their 24th outpost, but first time in Las Vegas.
This is great. Diners are just the best, aren't they?
They really are. I mean, they're just so much fun and easy and just, you get that good food, more affordable. It's good stuff.
Norms has a 75-year legacy out in California. So it's great to have, this rich history brought here to the Las Vegas Valley as well.
Yeah, and it opens on Saturday, November 9th. And I thought we should get it in this podcast because they're having some events surrounding it, and you may want to go out and see some of this. Okay, this is going to be the world's first hotcake eating championship. And it's kicking off at 11 a.m. on the 9th to celebrate, I guess, the grand opening. And they teamed up with the Major League Eating. I didn't even know there's like a league. And some of the world's most competitive eaters for this first ever hotcake eating championship. And it's taken place there at Norm's.
Yeah, so this isn't just like Steve from A Few Doors Down who signed up to do this eating contest.
No.
These are professional eaters. So there's going to be a lot of hotcakes going down.
That's going to be tough because the cakes, get stuck. They're going to have to can they drink in between?
I think usually there is water available. Okay. So they'll probably either drink in between or dunk the hotcakes in water.
Or syrup.
And then, syrup that'll just put you into a diabetic coma. If you're chugging down syrup with your hotcakes.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what do they win? Let me look here. Hold on.
$10,000.
$10,000 along with the total purse of $10,000. The coveted Norms Hotcake Championship belt they're going to get. With the first place eater securing $5,000.
So a total of $10,000 in prizes, but the first place gets $5,000 plus that championship belt.
Okay, so here's the rundown of events. The ribbon cutting and the eating contest are free and open to the public. Guests on site between 10 a.m. and noon are going to receive $10 off of $40 in coupons and a free kids meal.
All right.
So lots of stuff going down on November 9th at Norm's. It is 4605 West Charleston Boulevard. So that's actually right near Decatur.
Right. All right. Well, welcome to Las Vegas, Norm's Diner. We're excited to have you. Hey, Formula One is coming back to Las Vegas again the weekend of November 22nd. And there's a lot of pop-up activations that are happening at resorts up and down the Las Vegas Strip. So if you're in town, you may want to go check some of those out. I think in the past we talked about an activation that's happening in a free activation in the lobby of Aria. Mm-hmm. But there's another one happening at Resorts World, and they have an go-kart track that they're setting up.
Yeah, it's a limited edition indoor go-kart racing experience. It's going to feature some tight corners, some high-speed straights, and more to challenge racers of all skill sets. And so anybody can take part in this. Sounds really fun. And I just think this is really cool.
Yeah, that is neat. And then they also have the Vroom Room going on late night on Friday, November 22nd and Saturday, the 23rd. This is from midnight to close up at LA Lounge on the 66th floor at Resorts World.
This is a stunning room.
It's so nice up there.
The view is so cool. So they're doing a lot of different stuff, DJs, all that kind of thing. But that sounds like a lot of fun. So, I mean, there are so many things going on. You and I have tried to tackle, like, even compiling. It's just, there's just too much going on.
There's a lot.
There is, like,
the
if you're...
deals, the packages, the activations, the pop-ups.
The event, yeah, all of it. So when we got the Resorts World list, these two actually stuck out to us. And I'm like, this sounds like a lot of fun. So, by the way, the go-kart thing taking place all of November at the Complex in Resorts World.
Wanted to give you a heads up about something coming up next week here on the podcast. Last summer, we posted something on Twitter that got a ton of response. It was a video as we drove by Pop's Cheesesteaks. This is on the west side of town. And people just went bonkers over this post. And we have been meaning to get over there, and we finally did. So we have our experience over there, our conversation with the folks at Pop's coming up next week. And their cheesesteaks are good.
Yeah, we tried a lot of different things. We sampled a lot. It was delicious. We interviewed someone over there. It's going to be a great piece. So we look forward to sharing that with you next week.
Hey, a reminder, we have a link down in our show notes where you can text us your comments, questions, anything you want to let us know. We love getting text messages from you guys. So please click that link, send us a text message. Be sure to include your name if you want us to know who it is, because we don't get a lot of that information. We don't get any information, really. We just get the fact that you sent us a message. So send us messages. We love to get those, and then we'll respond to them on our next episode.
Right. We always love those little alerts, right? We get so excited. We text each other, hey, did you see our new text message? Hey, a quick note. Thank you to our title sponsor, Level Up Law. Had a couple people ask me, like, hey, do you have to live in Nevada to get help from Level Up? No, you do not. So keep that in mind. 855-LEVEL-UP, or you can go to leveluplaw.com to get more information. They deal with a lot of different cases. So if you feel like you just want to know, hey, could you help me with this? Give them a call.
Yeah, they do free consultations. They'll let you know if they're able to help. And give them a call, 855-LEVEL-UP. Also, thank you to the VegasNearMe app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. So much information. It is a directory of just about everything to see or do in Las Vegas, all in one app. Great deals on show tickets inside the app as well, by the way.
Yeah. And the creator, George, is always sending us messages going, oh my gosh, wait till you see what we updated this week or what we added this week. Like, they're always making improvements, and it really is a must-have app in your phone if you're visiting Las Vegas or if you live in Las Vegas. I use it all the time. I live here, and I would consider myself a Vegas expert, but still, VegasNearMe has helped me.
And there's so many things on there that even we have not seen or heard of before. So it's a great resource to have, the VegasNearMe app.
All right.
Thanks for joining us this week on Vegas Revealed.
Yeah, that's podcast 245. We'll see you next week for 246.
Even numbers.